Hello, welcome to Home Designs by Amanda. I'm Amanda, and today we're going to do this card that is my Paper Pumpkin alternative. So, Paper Pumpkin this month is the May 2017. It's sprinkled with love, and you get the supplies to make 9 cards, and then you get the 9 envelope bags, which are really cute. I like the bags. Those are nice. Not big on the donut thing. I'm a low carb kind of person, and gluten free. So they're cute, but I don't know anybody that I'd want to give donuts to. So I was like, let's see about some alternatives. I did this one today, and I really think it's cute how it turned out. It'd be a nice little like thank you card maybe, and it is a little pinky, but that's okay too. We're using the new in color, the powdered pink. So that's what the card base is a piece of the powdered pink cardstock. And then everything else is out of the Paper Pumpkin except for the card base and the stamp, or the ink, the powdered pink ink pad. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the cream pieces, or Very Vanilla I believe it is. Has an exact name. And we're going to take that, and I took one of the envelope bags. I took it apart at the seams and flattened it out, and I burnished out the creases as much as I could, and then I die cut it. That I also used without that's not in the Paper Pumpkin, but it's a die set, it's part of the Thinlit, the stitched frames dies, and I used the biggest circle one to get this piece here that we're using. You can always use a punch or another frame lid if you have it, or even by hand to cut out your circle that you need. Let's find out what size that is. It is about a 3-inch circle, so that'll help you with sizing there. So there's those pieces, and then this banner piece came in the pumpkin kit as these big long ones. There's both blue and white. So I took one of the white ones and I cut it in half. So let me find the other half, because here it is. I cut it in half, and then we're gonna go around it with our colors. So in this Paper Pumpkin kit, we get a stamping spot of soft suede. We get some of these cute little pearls, and then these, I'm not exactly sure. I think they're just iridescent colors that look like sprinkles. I used one of the pearls on the middle of the flower. You get the flowers as well. They're already ready for you. You just punch them out real quick, and I already punched one out. The front is very vanilla, and the back is white. See, they come out really, those are really nice flowers. They're a nice weight, nice shape. So, and then we're gonna go ahead, and the baker's twine is gold with a little bit of white in it, and that came in there in that Paper Pumpkin kit too. And then from the stamp set, you get this big stamp set with a bunch of like donut-y kind of sayings sprinkled with love, and don't forget you are the best, I love you, a whole bunch, you know, just cute little things. But we're gonna just use the one flowery looking one, and the little dots that are supposed to be like the middle of the flower, and then the for you sentiment. So that's what we're gonna use out of those. So first step, after we already have our base and all of our pieces here ready, I'm going to go ahead and do the donut part here with the, let's do the, okay, hold on a second, I'm getting things discombobulated here. Okay, I'm also trying this as a slightly different setup. I haven't done a video in a while. I had them all ready for when we went on vacation, so now this is my first one since vacation, and I'm a little out of sorts. So I'm trying a new setup as well. I'm not sure how I like it. We'll see. I'm going more for it looking better view-wise when you're viewing it on YouTube, or the internet or whatever, not so much how it helps me right now. I don't mind actually the way it's set up. It just seems like it'll be more work. I can't keep it set up like the other way I had it. I could keep it set up. The spotted ones and the soft suede ink pad that we got with it, and I did some random stamping. And then since I already have it out and going with it, I'm going to do the top part. So this is what I did on the inside there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that at this same time. Some random ones done in there. We'll get this one off of here, and we'll put the flowery one on. And we're going to do the powder pink. So we'll go ahead and do those inside here first, since it's already open. Just do some random stamping of those. And it's really weird how you have to get back in the hang of making a video after being gone for a week. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we're gonna bring our donut piece back and do the same thing with our powder pink. So then that will go on there with that. Okay, so that's those parts. And then here for our banner and our, oh, I should have done, oh, I have that on there. Where's it? Okay. So for the inside on my flower, I took the flowery looking one and the powder pink and just stamped the middle of my flower. And we'll stick. There we go. And then I wanted the powder pink around the outside edge of that, so I took one of my daubers, and I just kind of went around the edging just to give it some color that matches the card. And then around, since I have it out and I used the opposite side for the soft suede, to go around the edge of the flower. I guess I'll lay down that. Okay, so now we just need the little for you here, and I'm gonna do that in the soft suede. Put it over to the edge for you there. Okay, so we're done stamping. Set that aside. We're gonna get out our card base, and what I did, let's get rid of this so I don't pierce it. Oh, that'd be bad. Okay, done with the inks as well. Let's get those put away. Things out of the way. Okay, so the next thing is that I took my X-Acto knife and I just kind of guessed about where I wanted it. So on this one I liked the way it turned out, so I'm going to go ahead and measure it down there using that one. To get an exact size, let's look here, 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch down, a nice spot in the folded seam there. I just went ahead and made a dash to fit some twine through with my X-Acto knife. You could use a carpet knife if you don't have an X-Acto knife, or if you have a piercing tool, it might work that way too. I took the twine that came in the paper. I'm going to get a piece of tape here and just wrap it around the edge, because if you don't, then it unravels terribly while you're trying to push it through the hole. So definitely just wrap some tape around it. Try to keep it somewhat narrow, because you gotta have it fit through your hole too. And I did at one point make the hole a little bigger if I needed to. I'll do that with this one as well. Okay, so there, once you get some tape around it, you can trim off any of the excess that you don't need on there. Okay. So then what I did was I just took and sent it through, and I did not measure it. I just wrapped it through so it was coming through and would tie a bow, and so it was wrapped around 3 times. So okay, I'm about to where I want it. I'll have a little bit of leeway with it once we get it tied. So let's go ahead, and I just kind of looped it under too, so that I had something like, when I was tying it around it. So it's actually tying from underneath over top of it, if you know what I mean. I have no idea how to explain it otherwise. So there we go. And then I did 3 across there, and then across the back it should be flat and tight-ish. The other one was a little tighter. This one just spreads a little bit more. That's okay too. Okay, and then I took and I made a little bow. Tried to keep it on the smaller side because it looks like a dainty kind of a thing. So, like that one's a tad big, so I'll just pull and try to tighten here. And then I took and tied this. Oops. See, they have a few issues sometimes. There we go. And if you feel like it might come apart, you could put a glue dot underneath it to keep it in place. My bow's not as perfect as the other one, and things are just not seeming to come together as well as the first time around. Obviously, because I'm taping this one and I didn't tape that one right. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip. I'm getting tired of messing. So we're just going to snip. And there we go. There's our bow. Let me find a glue dot here. I had them right here. Okay. So we're going to do a glue dot underneath here just to help keep it where it needs to be, since the other one was tight and snug and it stayed where it was needed. This one needed a little help, so we helped it along. Okay, and now that we can go ahead and just put our stuff on here, and I'm going to use some snail because it's faster. I don't feel like messing with glue dots with me. And this, I didn't want it straight up and down, so I tilted it when I put it on. Okay, and then we have, you could always put some of these things on, like the For You or the... Okay, so there's our, somewhat quick, it seemed pretty quick, paper pumpkin alternative, that you can use some of the new In Color powdered pink with. Those new In Colors will be available to the public June 1st, and that's coming up here real soon. And then we will possibly have more paper pumpkin alternatives, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed watching that video today. Thank you for coming to create with me. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks. Bye.